Video on my phone of my baby girl being beaten. And now tonight, only on 10, you are going to see when North Miami police respond and how they get this little baby girl back into safe hands.
North Miami police, if you make yourself known if you're here.
We are bringing you right into the moment Saturday night when North Miami police rescue a 2-month-old girl.
Please come out, hands up, please. Hands up, hands up, hands up. You with the baby?
This is Rayanna Thomas. She's accused of taking video of herself hitting the infant while yelling and cursing at her. Cops say she sends the video to the baby's dad and he flags down an officer. Cops say Thomas forcefully pushed the frightened and afraid baby girl while calling her names.
You should have done that. You should have done that. How many times have I not put you in jail?
Mom begins to cry, but police say Thomas also texted, "It makes me so sick that she doesn't have a different father and I can't love her because she has a part of you."
Why would you do that?
I'm not gonna lie, man. It's certain things that just really get under my skin, and crimes against kids, that is one of them. Kids are defenseless. They can't defend themselves, especially babies. Why would you do something to a baby? And as a mother, you're sick. You're that mad at the dad that you would attack and assault the baby, a poor, defenseless, innocent baby who didn't ask to be here, but is only here because of your decisions.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
She says she was just upset. She also told him she'd punch her daughter dead in the face, according to police.
This is unacceptable. I'm going to say the least. It's actually criminal. This is a
You think? You think? I don't know, assaulting a baby, threatening to harm the baby, to the point where the man felt like he had to call the police. Like, he obviously showed them something that gave them reason for concern. What? Obviously.
month-old baby. There's no yelling and shut the F up.
I was just mad, upset. Why would you do that?
Mom continues to blame the baby's father for calling police, but cops say the baby was in danger. These officers went above and beyond to save her. They had to get the key from the handyman, and finally, this precious life is in safe hands. Says, "I need help. I have video on my phone of my baby girl being beaten." And now tonight, only on 10, you are going to see when North Miami police
Shout out to him. You know,
respond
sometimes it's
and how they get the.
you find yourself in an unfortunate situation, and you know he has to take accountability in that he chose to recreate or reproduce with this woman. But shout out to him for knowing that it's bigger than just some not calling the police games, because that child's life is more important than that woman's lack of accountability. Screw her. Go to hell. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Because you harming a baby, doing anything to a baby it's just too much, whether it's abuse, whether it's other kinds of crimes. Only sick people. These are the sick people who would even conceive in their brains to harm something so defenseless as a baby. I don't have any tolerance or patience for it. I don't have any sympathy for this woman who, like, you know, I know that people are going to say, oh, this postpartum. Look, at the end of the day, this is disgusting. It's disgusting. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of giving all these people passes because for their temporary, you know, for these temporary situations. This is why you have to be careful and pay attention to who you vet. This is and vet who you you pay attention to who you vet, and vet who you reproduce with. And honestly, a lot of this wouldn't even be going on if a lot of people wouldn't reproduce or wouldn't carry before they marry anyway. Right? I'm just saying. And then I want to take another shout out to the police officers who didn't have to take this man seriously. You know, we see it with law enforcement and crimes. A lot of times women get passes. But no, law enforcement stepped up and held this woman accountable and protected that child. because the child didn't deserve that. So shout out to the law enforcement for being willing to listen to this man. This man who was desperately pleading for help trying to save his child. No, but you know, all men are trash, right? Men don't love their kids. Men ain't there for their kids. Deadbeat moms don't exist, right? Sorry, look, guys, this just it really burns me up because at the end of the day, if you don't want kids, you don't have to have kids. So why are you going and tormenting the kids when they're here and they didn't ask to be here? It's not like they just said, "Oh, we're coming." Oh, we're coming no matter what. No, you had to create them. You had to do an act that caused them to be produced. And so, look, I'm just saying, Jesus was the only was the only virgin birth. Jesus was the only virgin birth. Other than that, guess what? Any child that comes, they come because two people chose to reproduce, engage in sexual activity. Be mad all you want, but that's just the fact of the matter. That's the fact of the matter. And this woman does not deserve sympathy. I don't care. I know women love to stand by with the sisterhood, if that's still a thing. But I'm just saying, well, you know, Cooking with Kaya proves that sisterhood is just, you know, really full of it. But honestly, it's just disgusting. It's disgusting because to think somewhere else this woman would get a pass just because she was going through postpartum. Judge talking about something that's actually criminal. No, it's obviously criminal. Obviously. It's obviously criminal. This is not right, man. It's not right. It's not right. And the truth the truth is this goes on a lot more than a lot of people want to talk about. A lot of women are abusive to their children and then they blame it on postpartum or they blame it on the man for not being there. They, you know what I mean? They take out their hatred of the man on the child because the man is being the man and he's not who they want him to be. Or it didn't work out like they thought it would. Because guess what? You thought a baby was going to be able to make him stay or a baby was going to make him love you more when in reality it didn't change anything. Now he loved the baby more than he loved you and you can't handle it. He loved the baby and probably moved on from you. That's why you mad. That's why you upset. You hate the kid because the kid got a part of him. That's a you problem. Just sick, man. Some people don't need to reproduce.